Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Today, we're going to be talking about conscious choice. And our scripture is going to be coming from Deuteronomy 30 and 19. The morning version is the New Living Translation version. And the evening version of Deuteronomy 30:19 is from the E, S as in Sam, V as in Victory version. Without further ado, let's get into it. Deuteronomy 30:19 says, "Today I have given you the choice between life and death, between blessings and curses. Now I call on heaven and earth to witness the choice you make." Ooh, that's powerful. Ooh. Now I call on heaven and earth to witness the choice you make. Oh boy. If life wasn't hard enough, there's witnesses. Okay, our text says, would you want someone to love you if they didn't really want to? If someone were forced or even paid to love you, but you knew their love wasn't genuine, would you enjoy that type of love? You have a choice that no one can make for you, life or death. It's up to you. God longs for you to choose life because He knows what wonderful things await those who respond to His love. He wants lovers who will worship Him in spirit and in truth. He doesn't want false love, so He allows you to choose. What will you do with that choice today? Our prayer for today says, God, thank you for the gift of choice. Thank you that you don't force me to love you or to follow you, but that you will bless me as I choose life in you. Wow, that's a wonderful prayer. Our evening version of Deuteronomy 30:19 says, I call heaven and earth to witness against you today, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curse. Therefore choose life, that you and your offspring may live. Our text says we have the conscious ability to choose whether or not we will love God. God will not make us love Him or force us to follow Him. The freedom that we have to choose is the most wonderful and the most fearful gift we have been given. Your choices don't only affect you, they affect all the others in your life. When you choose life, you become a blessing to others around you. When you choose to be positive, to act in kindness, and to speak well of others, you are choosing a life of blessing. And then our prayer for today, it says, Lord, sometimes I don't feel like life is a choice. I feel trapped in the day to day, and I don't see a way out. I pray that you would remind my heart of the hope and the promises that you will bring. Blessings as I continue to choose your ways. And then our question for ourselves today is, what choices do you need to make today that will positively affect you and the others around you tomorrow? So what I think is so funny is that I actually did a video yesterday on the big Oprah, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry interview that took place on Sunday. And I referenced our daily devotionals and how I had made a conscious decision to do this and to leave it on my regular channel and not separate it, because I think your channel should speak to the full scope of who you are, right? I do understand diversifying and compartmentalizing and those types of things. But the reason I made a conscious decision to keep devotional on my channel, even though I've lost subscribers, because I don't do reality TV, a lot of reality TV anymore, that type of thing. Um, I still kept it there, and even though I could hear these passive aggressive comments from other YouTubers about it, when they referenced me, it didn't bother me. It still doesn't bother me, because I really, really felt that God led me to do it. I really, really felt like the something changed in me from 2020, where I was feeling as though I was becoming separated from Christ, and I didn't really like that. I didn't like that feeling, and I realized the consequences of that, right? And also, I wanted to this to be how I lead, right? Whether it is a reality review or celebrity commentary, or just a quick little, blurb about something. I want my love for Christ. I want my compassion, and my God-given talent to uplift and to encourage and to empower to be apparent always, right? And what I talked about in the Meghan and Harry discussion was that she was feeling so isolated and so alone, and feeling like there was nowhere for her to turn. And what if a person, all they had was a blog, or all they had was an uploaded video, and they had nothing else to turn to? And in that blog or in that video, they were encouraged. I'm not saying being religious, right? I'm saying being encouraged. All right, because you never know who's watching, you never know who's listening. And so if the standard is encouragement, if the baseline standard is uplifting, if the baseline standard is to come together and reason together and not tear down, then it is of benefit, right? In my opinion. You guys tell me what you think. And in making those choices that I've made, I feel I've chosen Christ. I've chosen to put God first. Now, am I over religious on my channel? No, I'm not. You guys know I'm not. You guys who see me over in other lives know that I'm not. But what I don't want is for someone to need, and what they come and what they find is me tricking off over here on YouTube. And I missed the opportunity to bless somebody, to encourage somebody, to uplift somebody, and to make it clear that God, that Christ is the answer. That go to Him, talk to Him, make it known to Him. Choose God. Choose God, and everything else will line up. You know what I mean? I want to always be very clear about that. And so it's just, I brought all that up because now today we have this conscious choice where you're being told that you're not forced. No one is forced to choose Christ, right? Like, you have free will. You can say, bump that, I'm not into it, forget about it, right? You can do that. You can ignore it and act like those are the old ways, or that's religiosity. That's fine too. Those are your choices. And that is why I will say this. That's why I always say, I won't be able to answer for your journey. The Lord is not going to call me up and say, oh, well, Bob did this, that, and the third. How did you affect him in that way? He's not. You got the answer for you, and I got the answer for me. Okay? All I'm telling you is that I want to be able to say, Lord, I did try to live a certain way, to present myself in a certain way, and that's all you can ask for. What choices do you need to make today that will positively affect you and others around you tomorrow? That is the question. You guys tell me what you think about this devotional for today. What do you think about your conscious choice? What do you think about it? Are you happy to have a choice? Right? And do you choose wisely? We don't always choose right. We don't always choose correct in anything. But do you choose wisely? When it counts, are you choosing wisely? You guys tell me what you think. Put it down below. And until next time, honeybees, I'll holla.